if you use a block and you like to be propped up with a block, or if you like to be kneeling. Whatever is good for you, come to that position. And then move the flesh from the seat bones. Start to get yourself settled in on the mat. If you need tweaking, if anything's tight, just have a little roll, lift the flesh from the seat bones, rock side to side. And then when you're ready, take those hands to the knees, just let them fall heavy. So no stress, no tension, your weight of your arms is completely supported by your legs. And then tuck the tailbone under, just engaging the belly slightly, lengthening up through the spine, crown of the head, and then slowly closing down those eyes. Or softening the gaze, whatever is good for you. So as we come here to our comfortable position, our seat on our mat, in our special yoga space, we start to shut down, slow down, and notice the breath. But before we notice the breath, let's just notice the sounds around us. By noticing the sounds around us, they make them kind of known, so that nothing comes on, no noise comes on that disrupts us. It just becomes the norm. Maybe you can hear the wind today, it's a little bit windier. Maybe someone has just knocked on my door. Wow. As on you. So just everything, notice noises, creaks in the house, people moving around. And just let's slow everything down. Take a big exhale here. And as you exhale, just let everything go. All that breath you're holding on to. Maybe the tightness in the chest and the belly, just release it and let it go. Inhaling in that nostrils, feel that lovely cool breath through the nostrils. And as you exhale, soften, release, let go. So we're developing this breath here each time, trying to inhale as deeply as you can. Maybe start to expand into that belly of breath, noticing it into the lungs, the space. And as you exhale, exhale completely. So as you inhale, think inhale deeply. And as you exhale, think exhale completely. Really let go. So maybe just saying that to yourself as you breathe in and out, it starts to notice and to slow down. So inhale deeply, maybe pushing that belly out. And as you exhale completely, maybe start to tuck the tailbone under, bring the belly button to the spine. So we're trying to take that breath as deep as we can, take in as much and get rid of as much as we can. So just using that breath, inhale deeply and exhale completely. And when you're exhaling, when you think you've finished exhaling, just really squeeze out, see if there's any more breath that you can exhale. So there's nothing, there's just that space, that calm. And then you take that lovely fresh breath in. So that inhale deeply, exhale completely. Maybe if you're getting stressed at any point, you can take yourself off, find a little quiet space, and just switch into that breath. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. By saying that as over and again as you're breathing in and out, it becomes like a mantra. But by noticing it, speaking it in your mind, you're starting to still the mind of all those crazy thoughts that we're going through the mind as we do at the moment. So just slowing everything down, noticing just the breath. We're not switching anything on, it's not going through the body. We're just using that full breath from the nostrils, the chest space, the lungs, down to the diaphragm, right down to the belly as far as you can get. Feel like you're touching the mat. And then as you exhale, then release everything. Let that breath go as much as you can. And when you've finished your last cycle of inhaling and exhaling deeply and completely, just return to the normal breath. So maybe that's a little takeaway that you'd like to pick up and pack up and take with you to use in your own time. So this time, hopefully now the mind is stilled, you're used to sitting in your position, and everything starts to slow. Maybe you start to notice that breath deeper in the body. Maybe you start to notice the body starting to warm just by using that breath, that pranayama. We're getting the energy through the body, oxygenating the blood, starting to warm up the body just through the breath. Inhaling here, and as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Just bow the head forward. Feel that lovely stretch down the back of the neck. Inhale here, as you exhale, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Feel that lovely pull down the side of the neck. Inhale, and feel that chest rising as you inhale. Exhale, pull the chin further to the chest, and also feel those shoulder blades sliding down the back. So they're going into the back pockets. Pretend you have jeans on. Inhale, inflate lungs, lifting chest. Exhale, again, chin to chest, drop even more. Try and release shoulders. Really anchor down those elbows, the shoulders. Feel everything dropping into the mat. Inhale, inflate lungs, chin to chest on the exhale. Tuck the tailbone under, bring the belly button into the spine. So you're starting to active through the back, growing through the back. Once more like this, inhale, inflate lungs, lifting up that chest to the chin. Exhale, chin to chest, drop everything. Feel like someone is pulling down on those shoulders, dropping the weight. Any stress is coming away. It's quite an active stretch here. Inhale here. As you exhale, take the right ear to the right shoulder. Just pause here. Really pull that right ear to that right shoulder. Maybe feel a little stretch through the inside of that right neck there. I don't know. Everybody's different. Inhale here. As you exhale, drop that left shoulder away from the ear and deepen that stretch. Maybe you want to tuck the chin towards the floor a little bit more to deepen, or maybe gently lift the chin up to the sky, up to the right hand side. Just explore what feels good for you. Maybe it's a gentle movement towards the floor with the chin, and then taking the chin up to the right hand side of your room. Just noticing how that feels, how that moves through the neck. You may even feel a pinch through the back shoulder blade. But just gentle, use that breath moving here in the neck. And then inhale here, exhale, roll the chin through the chest, bringing the left ear to the left shoulder. Inhale here, exhale, drop the right shoulder away from the ear, anchor down. Notice how that feels in the neck. And then maybe again have that little explore with the chin, sending the chin to the left side of the mat. And then maybe sending the chin up towards the left side of your room, the diagonal. Feel that stretch through the neck, maybe even through the chest. And just nodding chin to the floor, chin to sky. Or maybe you find a point in between where you find the best point of stretch, and that feels nice for you. Just have a look, explore, try and switch into your body, what your body needs. Inhale here. As you exhale, roll the chin through the chest and take some gentle neck rolls just side to side. And if your neck feels good and you don't have any neck issues, maybe you'd like to take 4 neck circles today. Maybe inhaling as your head comes to the back of the room. Exhale as your chin comes through to the chest. Each time bringing those shoulders down away from the ears. Engaging through the belly. So inhale as your head comes up towards the sky, chin, and then exhale as it comes through the chest. 2 more this side. And then if you're taking full neck circles after your last circle, reverse the circle here. Using that breath each time. And if there's any spots that are a bit sore, pause, have a breathe through it. Maybe soften the shoulders a little bit more, drop the shoulder blades. Maybe if there's any clicks or pulls, just pause at that point. Feel like this is giving yourself a little bit of a massage. Feel like somebody's behind you. And then take 2 more circles this way if you're doing the full circles. And then bring the head and neck to neutral. Head and neck and shoulders. Notice how you feel here. As you blink those eyes open, let the light back in. Take the hands and place the hands on the shoulders. So really nice and give yourself a bit of shoulder massage. So get those fingers wiggling into the backs of the shoulders, maybe wiggling through the sides, maybe through the shoulders. Give yourself a bit of massage into the neck. Squeeze that shoulder here. Just whatever feels good for you. Give yourself a nice massage. Bit of self-care, bit of self-love. Just waking up through those shoulders, rolling them round, maybe pulling the skin. And then come to pause. Bring those elbows to touch at the front. If they don't touch, that's fine. Inhale, lift those elbows up, push the chest forward. So feel a little arch in the lower back. You push the chest and the chin to the sky. And as you exhale, tuck and tuck into a little ball. Bring those elbows down. Feel that lovely stretch here. So 1 move, 1 breath. Inhale, lifting chest, opening those elbows. Nice stretch. Exhale, tuck tailbone, pull the belly button to spine, curl into the little ball. Inhale, lifting chest, flowering out. Feel like you're a lotus flower here, and as you exhale, tuck and curl in, tiny little ball. Maybe you feel a little crunching in the neck, clicking, opening up. Only good crunching though, but just be gentle with that neck if it's sore. Exhale, tuck. 1 more each of these. Inhale, open, flower. Maybe push the chest forward, push the belly out. Feel that lovely arch in the lower back. Exhale, tuck under. Inhale here. Exhale, bring those hands to the shoulders and take some nice gentle rolls, really lifting shoulders back and forward. So lift them to touch in the middle, really roll round. You'll probably feel some clicking and crunching, something like that, whatever, but it's all good. Really lifting up into the centre and roll them round as much as you can. Once more this way, and we're going to reverse it. So reverse, lift those elbows up and around, crunching through, keeping that nice contraction in the belly. Lifting up. You should feel some heat through the shoulders. We're not using the strap here today, but it's the same kind of thing, and getting that movement through the shoulders. Twice more like this. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Roll down. Take the shoulders out to the side. Reach as far as you can. Inhale here. Exhale. Flip that right palm to the sky. Just the right palm. And then reach through as long as you can. Anybody who usually does yoga lattes will feel this with me. Inhale here. Exhale. You're taking your right palm to the ground and left palm to the sky, but reaching. Inhale here. Exhale. Switch. So right palm to the sky, left palm to the back of the hand to the floor, and left thumb to the back of the room. Inhale here, exhale, switch. Now right thumb and palm to the back of the room. And inhale here, exhale, switch. Reach and lengthen. Your arms should start to feel quite heavy. Inhale here, exhale, switch. Thumb to the back of the room. Inhale here, twisting and lengthening. Reach. So you're trying to go to each side of that mat as long as you can. Inhale, exhale. 1 move, 1 breath. 3 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, move. Inhaling give those shoulders a little roll, whatever feels good for you. And then when you're ready, coming over those knees, all fours position. So those shoulders should feel warm, maybe a little bit heat, I'm not sure. So today we want to spend those heads, spread those hands nice and strong, index fingers to the top of the mat, check your setup, wrist, elbow, shoulders stacked. Don't sink into those shoulder blades, pushing high up through the shoulder blades, knees under hips, toes tucked. So 4 cat-cows this morning. So inhale, drop the belly to the floor, feel that lovely stretch, feel that arch through the lower back, chin and chest forward. Exhale, tuck tailbone, push up through those shoulder blades. Cat stretch, that's 1. Inhaling, cow stretch. Really come to the top and the bottom of each pose as much as you can. So stretching out as hard as you can, pushing up high through the shoulders. And 2 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, pushing high, cat. Last time. Inhale, drop belly. Exhale, tuck and push. Inhale here, exhale. Reset all fours. Just take those palms to the mat again, but fingertips facing the knees. Elbow creases to the front of the mat. So nice and strong through the shoulders here. We're just doing 2 cat-cows in this position, but trying to keep those palms completely on the mat. So inhale, cow. Exhale, tuck and push. Really pushing high. Inhale, dropping belly. Exhale, tuck and push. Release the hands, set them back round, nice and wide here. Tuck toes, lift knees, downward facing dog. So first dog of the day, have a pedal, have a sway. Drop the shoulder blades, drop the shoulders away from the ears, lifting up high with the tailbone. Whatever's good for you. Have a little play, have a little sink, and you're also using that breath. Maybe you're feeling quite tight, maybe you feel clicking through the ankles. And just be organic, moving, maybe swaying side to side, taking the weight over the wrists. And then when you're ready, come to a nice strong down dog. So really pressing through those whole hands, the fingers, pushing through with the toes. And maybe turn the toes in a little bit today, and then you'll feel that through the outside of the legs, down the outside of the calves. Lift that tailbone high to the sky. Roll those elbows in, so you're trying to send those elbow creases to the front of the mat as well. Soften the shoulders away from the ears and breathe. Tuck tailbone, belly lift, and lift those seat bones high to the sky. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale, right leg to sky, 3-legged dog. Really lifting that foot high to the sky. Roll that right hip down, squeeze through that glute. Inhale here, exhale, step in front of that left foot. Inhale, left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Lift it, squeeze it, roll it to the ground, and then step in front of the right. So we're making our way to the front of the mat using our 3-legged dog. Lift that leg. And we're going to come to a point where we can't really come anymore, because otherwise we'll be in a handstand or something like that. So just as much as you can, lifting that leg, pedaling, pulling forward. And when you get to the point where we can't lift our 3-legged dog anymore, we're just lifting and squeezing through that glute. Bring those hands to the mat, bring those feet hip width apart, just grabbing hold of those elbows and take a sway. Really let that upper body soften, and we're wanting to switch into these hamstrings here. So really feel those seat bones are going high up to the sky, maybe lengthening out into the legs. So if there's a bend in the legs, try and lengthen. But if there's no movement here at all, maybe take a slight bend just to start. So whatever feels good for you, however everybody's flexibility is different, just notice and just let the upper body feel heavy, let gravity do its job, opening up through the hips and the lower back. Inhale here. As you exhale, drop the hands to the mat. Inhale here, exhale. We're going to just coming up here to halfway lift. Hands on the mat, so you're probably not in a full halfway lift, but you're feeling it into the top of those hamstrings. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to do that twice more. So inhale, maybe just up to the fingertips, We're feeling that pushing back, that tailbone pushing back. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to do that twice more. Inhale, maybe fingertips or palms to the floor. But the game is not to have that flat back necessarily, but to feel that pushing back through those hamstrings. Exhale, forward fold. Last time, inhale here, hands or fingertips, push that back. Exhale, forward fold. And then just soften here, maybe the hands come to the mat. Maybe the hands are on the shins, maybe the hands are just swaying. And then just feel that lift through the tailbone. This should be quite strong here in the hamstrings. Inhale here. As you exhale, slowly start to roll up through the spine. Head and neck coming up last. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, sweeping up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Have a little move here through the neck. And then start to switch on into our Tadasana. So today, maybe your feet are hip width, maybe they're together an inch apart, whatever you prefer. And when you've come to that position here, bring those hands to heart center, thumbs into the sternum. Lift the feet up to the face, nice and strong, pushing through the four corners of the feet. Feel that pressure under the feet. And then slowly replace little toes, fourth toes, third, second and big toes, clawing through, nice and strong. Lifting kneecaps, quads, tailbone tucked under, belly to spine, shoulders up, back and down. Send those shoulder blades together, maybe a slight pinch here, nice and strong. 2 full breaths together, inhaling and exhaling. 1 more breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Lifting high, exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling up through the spine. Inhale, lifting straight into chair, Utkatasana, sink down. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, chair, Utkatasana, sink down. 1 move, 1 breath. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Inhale here, exhale, halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, chair, Utkatasana. We're going to do that once more. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Lift the tailbone. Inhale here, exhale, halfway lift. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Inhale here, exhale, slowly rolling up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, hands to heart center. 1 breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, sweep the hands to the sky, lift the right knee to the chest, come into our balance. Hands high, tuck tailbone under, belly button to spine. So pushing strong through that standing leg, really tuck the tailbone under. Can you bring that right knee any higher? So you're trying to bring it to your chest, your breastbone, lifting high, lengthening through that standing leg. Use the balance, pushing strong through the 4 corners of the feet and the toes. Inhale here, exhale, foot to floor, hands to heart. Inhale through center. Exhale, swan dive. We're incorporating that. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling up through the spine. Bring the left knee to the chest. Nice and strong. Knee high. Tuck tailbone. Point or flex the foot. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Tuck and lengthen. Reaching high. Inhale, lifting that knee higher. Exhale, foot to floor, hands to heart center. Inhale through center. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling up through the spine. Bring the right knee to the chest. Straight in. Inhale here. Exhale, arms to the side, knee to the side. So nice and strong here. Can you bring that knee back towards the right side anymore? So you're trying to open up that knee as much as you can, lifting through the gate. So you're squeezing through the top of the quad. Inhale here, exhale, try and tap that right knee to that right tricep without moving the arm. Squeeze. For 3, for 2, don't drop the arm. For 1, inhale here, exhale, bring the knee back to center. Exhale, foot to floor, hands to heart center. Inhale through center, exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling up through the spine, inhale, lifting, exhale, chair, Utkatasana, sink. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Inhale here, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling up through the spine, bring the left knee to the chest, tucking under. Nice and strong with control. Tuck the tailbone under, lift that knee higher. Inhale here, exhale, open knee, open arms. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Inhaling and exhale, palms to the floor, to the sky, whatever's good for you, just opening up through that chest, and then try and send that left knee back if you can anymore. Inhale here, exhale, tap left elbow. 3, no, 4, 3, 2, squeeze it high. 1, don't move that elbow, I can see you. Inhale, center. Exhale, foot to floor, hands to heart. Inhale through center, beautiful. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, chair. Sink into chair, Utkatasana. Tailbone tucked under, belly to spine, drop down. Feel it really loading up through the quads here. Drop the shoulders away from the ears and sink. Breathing here, inhaling and exhaling. 1 more breath, inhaling and exhaling. 1 more, inhale and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Inhale here, exhale, halfway lift. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Inhale here, exhale, slowly rolling up. Bring the right knee to the chest, we're going to add on. Lift that knee high, arms to the sky. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, open knee, open arms wide. Inhale here, exhale, lift that right knee up and over, warrior 3. Lengthening that leg out behind. So, pausing in warrior 3, roll that right hip to the ground, flex or point the foot that's good for you. Standing leg nice and strong. Inhaling here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, land that back toe, high lunge. Inhale, hands to the sky. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank. Inhaling and exhaling. We're coming through Chaturanga Dandasana, 4-limb staff pose, knees or toes, you choose. If you're coming on the toes, come with me, push forward, bring the nose over the fingertips, elbows rolled in, lower down to the arms in 90-90, push through, upward facing dog or cobra. Inhale here, exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing and opening. Inhale here, exhale, right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through between the hands. Chest, chin forward. Drop the back leg 45 degrees, coming up, warrior 2. Right hand forward, left hand back. Sink into the warrior. Go through your chest. You've heard me say this time and time again. Is those right toes facing the front of your mat. Right knee tracking through the middle toes. Right knee over right ankle. Parallel leg, right leg to the floor. Sink, tuck the tailbone under. Sink in low, opening up through the hips. Pushing that back leg. Pushing the knife edge into the mat, lifting up through the arch. So, inhale, hands to the sky. Front leg lengthen. Exhale, sink, warrior 2. Inhale, hands to the sky, lengthen that front leg. Exhale, sink, warrior 2. 3 more, inhale, lifting to the sky. Exhale, sink, warrior 2. Last time, inhale to the sky. Exhale, sink, warrior two. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale here, turn the right toes in, forward, wide leg forward fold. We're coming to Skandasana, the back of the mat. Turn the back toes out to the left-hand side of the mat. Sinking in, arms wide. So first, it's like a low warrior two. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, take the hands to the mat. So we're sinking in, we're trying to track those left knees over those left toes, sinking into the hips, nice and strong. So we've got options here. We've got options to have the hands to the mat. We have the option to have the arms wide, sinking low into the hips. Long body, so you've got a long flat body. Inhaling here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, take the hands to the mat. Pivot to the front foot, to the right foot, coming back to your low lunge. Inhale here, exhale, sweep that right leg all the way back up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, foot to floor, downward dog. Have a little pedal if that's good for you, have a little sway. Just notice how it feels. And then when you're ready, we're coming to the front of the mat. Step, hop or jump or walk. So if you're hopping, come high onto the toes, bend the knees, tummy, tops of the thighs. Look forward where you're going. Inhale here, exhale, hop. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, chair. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Inhale here, exhale, slowly rolling up through the spine. Bring the left knee to the chest, coming to the other side. Excuse me, quite a lot of hay fever at the moment. Lift those arms high, lift that knee high, tuck that tailbone high. Drop the shoulders, squeezing through the core, nice and strong. Can you get that knee any higher? Inhale here, exhale, open arms, open knee. Lift that knee as high as you can, opening up, squeezing through the top of the quad here. Inhale here, exhale, lift that knee up and over into warrior three. Whoops. Slowly. Airplane arms, nice long legs. Roll that hip, hip, standing leg nice and tall. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, step back, high lunge. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, plank. Inhale here, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Knees or toes. If you're on your knees, come with me. Push forward, lowering down to the mat. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to the mat. Tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, left leg to sky, three-legged dog. Lift it high, exhale, knee to nose. Step through between the hands. Back foot 45, coming into warrior two, the other side. Sink, lower. Feel that you're nice and warm now, so you really drop into that stretch, into those hips, nice and strong. We're doing lengthening of the front leg, we're lifting the arms to the sky. So inhale, reaching high to the sky. Pull everything up through the midline. Exhale, sink, warrior two. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, sinking. Twice more, inhale, lengthening. Exhale, sinking. Last time, inhale, lifting. Exhale, sinking. Turn the left toes in, nice and strong. So you're turning the right toes out. Sink down, Skandasana. So hands to the mat. I'm going to turn around so that I've not got my bottom in your face. And then you're sinking into the hips. So send the right knee over the right toes. Sink those into the hips. So you've got options here, hands to the mat. Or if you're strong, opening up those wings, pushing through, lift the chest forward, long flat back. So there's a long line from the crown into the tail. Sinking here, inhaling and exhale. One more breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here, exhale, hands to the mat. Coming round, framing that front foot, that left foot. Inhale here, exhale, sweep the left leg all the way up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, foot to floor, down dog. Have a little pedal, have a little sway. And we're moving on. Inhale here, exhale, come through to plank. Nice and strong, set yourself up, pushing hard through the hands, pushing through the shoulders. Don't let those shoulder blades stick up and point up. You're nice and rounded through the back. Long line from the crown to the tail, lift kneecaps, tuck tailbone under, belly button to spine. And breathe, inhaling and exhaling. One more breath, inhale here. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Knees or toes, lowering. Upward facing dog or cobra. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, pushing hard through the hands and the tops of the feet. Tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, coming high onto the toes, bending the knees, hop, step, jump, walk, fly to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, hands to heart center. Whew. Warm, heart lifting, heart pumping. We're alive. Everything is good. So take a time just to settle here in your Tadasana. Reset through your steps. Maybe notice the heart is beating a little faster. Maybe there's a little bit of sweat on the brow. Just embrace it. And we're moving on, adding on, a little bit quicker, a little bit faster. Inhaling and exhaling. One more full breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the mat, step, hop or jump to plank. Nice and strong. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale, right leg to sky, three-legged dog. Lift it high, roll it through, squeeze it, push that left heel into the mat, pushing into the hands, nice and strong, lift high. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it high, lift it high. Step through between the hands, lifting the chest, nice and long. Inhale here, exhale, drop the back foot 45 degrees, coming up into warrior two. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale, both hands to the sky, lengthen the front leg and turn the right toes in. So arms high, legs high, pushing long out with the feet, nice and strong. Inhale here and exhale. Tuck the tailbone. If you're arching through the back like this, tuck tail long and long. Pushing into the knife edge of the foot, lifting up through the arches. Engage here. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, turn the left toes out, sink in. Warrior two. So nice and strong here. Inhale, we're progressing here. So inhaling and exhale. Inhale, if you want to lift those left heel, lift the left heel and sink lower. So you're really having to lift that heel. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, sweep the hands to the sky, lift high, keeping that left heel off the ground. So sink into the hips. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, tip forward, so both hands are coming to the left side like you're holding that beach ball, lifting that left heel. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, come back to center. Inhale here, exhale, tip forward to the left, reaching to me. Inhale to center. Once more, inhale here, exhale, tip forward. Inhale here, exhale, come to the center. Inhale here, exhale, drop that left heel and take the hands to the mat. So we're sinking down, we're coming into our ninja squat, pistol squat. So you're bending that left knee and then flexing the foot of the right foot. So you're sinking into the hips here. Excuse me. Then you're trying to tuck the tailbone under, bring the shoulders above the hips, Bring the hands into heart center if that's good for you. Bring the hands crossed, one on top of each other. Maybe you want to hold the elbows, but you're sinking into the hips here. How are we doing? Breathe, inhaling and exhaling. Maybe lifting the hips an inch. So you're coming off sitting on that hip, so you'll feel like you're a little Russian Cossack about to do your little dance. So lifting the hips high, you should feel that through the squat. Can you lengthen up through the back? Tuck the tailbone under, try and lengthen the spine. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, take the hands to the mat. Walk the hands to the front, so you're framing your right front foot. Low lunge. Nice and strong. Inhale here, exhale, drop the left knee to the mat, untuck the toes. Check that those knees aren't directly in front of each other. And then bring the foot back, so your runner's lunge with the right leg. So flex the foot, bring the toes to the face, and then sink the hips. Again, scissor the hips, so really send the right hip back, roll the left forward, and then feel that stretch through the back of the hamstring. So hands here, either side of the foot, or the thigh, or the shin. You can bring on the fingertips if that's where you are. If you need any books, the blocks or anything, then you can do so. But just use that breath to sink here. So you should feel a really strong stretch all the way up into the glute. So breathing, inhaling and exhaling, sinking it and lengthening it. Inhaling and exhaling. Once more like this, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here, exhale, roll through the front foot and then push the hips into the mat. So maybe tuck the left toes, walk that left knee back a bit so you've got a nice opening through this hip flexor. So we're going from the hip flexor to the hamstrings. So we're going to do one move now, one breath. So inhale, bring the toes to the face, runner's lunge. Exhale, roll through, sink the hips, push the hip bone into the mat. Inhale, toes to face. Exhale, sink hips. Inhale, runners. Exhale, hip flexor. Really try and sink, feel heavy in the hips. Inhale, flex toes. Exhale, roll through, sink, heavy in the hips. Once more, inhale, flex. Exhale, hip flexor. Beautiful. Inhale here. As you exhale, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, come back to that low lunge. Inhale here, exhale, step back, plank. So nice strong plank here. So if you want to come to your knees, come to your knees. If not, full plank. And then we're going to move to three-legged plank. So nice and strong in the back. Lift the right leg to the sky. Lengthen, point or flex toes, but keep those hips. Don't let that right hip drop down to the mat. Everything push through, weight stays equally distributed. Inhale here, exhale, we're coming into chaturanga. Either drop the foot to the floor or keep the foot high. Rolling forward, elbows in, lowering. Upward facing dog or cobra. Then the foot comes to the floor. Tuck toes down the dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Maybe you can feel that in your right glute now. Maybe it's starting to talk to you. We're coming through onto the other side. So inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Really push those hands into the mat. Send the chest and belly towards the thigh. Roll that left hip down, squeeze the glute and drop that right heel to the mat. Can you push that toes higher up to the ceiling anymore? Nice and strong. Inhale here, lift higher. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze it, lift it high. Step that foot through, low lunge. Inhale here, exhale, drop the back foot 45 degrees. Coming up, warrior two. Nice and long. I'm going to turn around to face you. So, inhaling and exhale. Turn those toes in so both feet are parallel. Toes to the front of the room, heels to the back. Roll those feet out so you're a nice wide leg here. Nice and strong. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, turn the right toes out. Sink in, warrior two. Inhale here and exhale. Really sink low. Inhale here and exhale. Take the hands to the mat. Sink in, ninja squat. So sink into the hips, flex that left toes towards the sky. Oh, little click, little crack. Nice and strong. So really flex that foot. You want the toes pointing to the sky. So you're sinking here in the hips, maybe the hands are to the mat. Maybe you're really crunched forward. So first of all, really try and lengthen. So tuck that tailbone under, pushing high up through the back. And then maybe one hand to the floor, lift one arm, or maybe take both arms into that little Cossack pose. And use the belly. Everything is strong here. Inhaling and exhaling. Maybe lift the bottom off the heel a little bit. Lifting strong up through the legs, nice and strong. Sinking into the hips, but also lifting high. Using that core long through the back. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here, exhale, hands to the mat. Coming up, forward fold. I just forgot we didn't do one thing. So turn those right toes out again. Come back into our warrior two. Can't make you wonky. Lift that right heel off the mat, sink in, sink lower, sink low. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, tip forward, beach ball, reach. Inhale here, exhale, coming up center. Inhale here, exhale, tip forward. Inhale here, exhale, coming up. Twice more. Inhale here, exhale, tip forward. Inhale here, exhale, lifting up. Inhale here, exhale, tip forward. Inhale here, exhale, coming up. Inhale here, exhale, drop that right heel, turning the toes to the left foot, frame the front foot. Inhale here, exhale, drop the right knee, untuck the right toes. So maybe you want to walk that knee back to start with. Just tuck the toes, lift that knee back. And then check those hips are nice and wide, nice train track. Inhale here, exhale, flex the toes to the face, so runner's lunge. Set yourself up on the other side. Check the hips, so scissor the left hip back, roll the left hip forward, flexing toes to face, and then lifting that seat bone high and behind, so you can feel a really long stretch through that hamstring. Maybe hands are either side, and then inhale here, feel that space in that area inflating, and exhale, feel it softening. Maybe you can soften the chest towards that thigh. Just use your natural breath to deepen into that stretch. So yeah, if you're really tight in the hamstrings, this should be really quite strong. But just use that breath to sink and soften. Remember, inhale completely, deeply, exhale completely, and as you exhale, feel that stretch deepen. 2 more full breaths here. 1 more breath, inhaling and exhale. Roll through that front foot. So set up that front foot so that left knee is over that left ankle. And then walk that knee back a little bit more. So you're sinking into the hip flexors. So remember, heavy in the hips, really push the hips into the mat. So you're kind of doing a hip thrust into the mat as such. So just a little soften. Your whole body is probably telling you to pull away from it because it's aching or it's sore, but just try and push into it. So really thrust the hips into the mat. And then we're coming through 1 move, 1 breath from our runner's lunge to dropping into the hips. So inhale, flex left toes to the foot, to the face, sorry. Exhale, rolling through, sinking the hips. Inhaling, flex, feel that lengthening, lift that tail. Exhale, sink into the hips, really push those hips into the mat. Inhale, flexing. Exhale, sinking. Maybe each time you go a little deeper. Inhale, flexing. Exhale, sinking. Twice more, inhale. This should feel really nice, especially if you're tight in the hips and the hamstrings. Sinking, Last time, inhale, flex the foot. Really flex the foot, pull the toes to the face, exhale, rolling through. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, low lunge. Inhale here, exhale, sweep that left leg back, three-legged dog. Oh, give it a shake if it feels good, it may feel tight through that left glute. Inhale here, exhale, we're coming straight into plank, or three-legged plank. So whatever you are, wherever you are, foot to floor, knees to floor, wherever you feel strong. If you're on three-legged plank, point or flex that foot, but keep those hips square. We're coming into chaturanga, so rolling those elbow creases forward. Inhale here, exhale, push forward, lower down, arms 90-90, pushing upward facing dog, toes to the mat, untuck. Inhale here, exhale, downward facing dog. So softening your dog, notice how the dog feels now. Maybe you're feeling really tight through the glutes. Maybe those hamstrings are talking to you. But you should feel much more flexibility in those hips, breathing and softening. So really nice here, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, right leg to sky, three-legged dog. Now notice where that leg is. Maybe you have a little bit of movement. Maybe you can push stronger in the hands, push that, drop that left heel down, lift that leg higher to the sky, lengthening through that left hamstring. Inhale here, exhale, knee to nose. Then I want you to step on the outside of that right foot, so that foot is, the heel is on the mat, the toes are hanging off. So that knee, so the heel of the hand is in line with the heel of the foot, and the foot is on the outside of the right hand. So you're pushing that right knee into the arched tricep here. Nice and strong. Inhaling and exhaling. Tuck the tailbone under, push the hips into the mat, and then lift that heel. So push the heel back. So you're not dropping that hip. You're really charging through that left leg here. Nice and strong. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here, exhale, step back to plank. Inhale here, exhale, step in with the left foot. So left heel on the mat, toes hanging off, toes at 45-degree angle. And sink in the hips here. So we have an option here today. We should be nice and strong in the hips. But if we want a little bit more fire, we're either going to step back from one way, left to right, sinking in, or we're going to hop. So hop from, so the choice is yours. So we're going to do 4 each side. Hold on, hold your horses, you're so keen. So sit up nice and strong. I don't want the hips to sink into the mat. You need to keep in a strong plank position when you're doing it. So we're going to go 4 each side, so that's 8 in total. So we're going right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, as such. So when we're ready, we're going to come together, either stepping in or hopping. Inhale here, exhale, right foot outside right hand to start here. Inhale here, exhale, hop, 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 lost count, hop, 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 2 more, hop, hop, last time, hop. We should be on the other leg that we started on. Inhale here, exhale, step back plank. Inhale here, exhale, chaturanga, hard, strong, slow, controlled, push, upward facing dog. Inhale here, exhale, down dog. Breathe. So if you do the hops, the heart should be beating. Fire, alive. Inhale here and exhale. 2 more full breaths. Inhale and exhale. We're coming to seated. We have an option here. We can high on the toes. We're going to hop, and we can hop our feet both in to outside our feet. Malasana, Hindi squat. So lift high up, bend knees, hop. Little froggy squat. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. Sink the tailbone under. Pushing those knees wide. So I'm going to come round so you can see. We should be super warming those hips now. Maybe using those elbows to push those knees a little bit wider. Tucking the tailbone under, lengthening through the back. Really sink into the hips. Make sure both feet are flat on the floor. If they're not, maybe walk those feet a little bit wider. And nice and soft. You should be loving this position now. Opening the hips and the hamstrings. Taking 2 full breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath. Inhale. As you exhale, take the right hand to the mat, just in front of the right toe, so inside into the front. Inhale, lift that left hand up to the sky, sinking into the hips, reaching through. And you've got an option here, as we did the other day, to bind. So tucking that leg, left arm behind, releasing that right hand off the floor and finding those fingertips. And then don't sink here. You want to roll that left shoulder blade down, looking high into the sky. But don't let that left knee drop in. You want to pull that left knee back. So opening up through the hips. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, release the bind. Take the left hand back to the sky. And as you exhale, take the left hand inside the left foot. So nice and strong here. Pushing that hand to the mat, release the right leg, arm. Pushing it strong, don't let that fall in. Inhale, right hand to sky, opening up, looking at the sky at the fingertips. Inhale here, exhale. If you want to take the bind, take that hand behind you, release the left hand off the floor and find those fingertips. Sink in, pushing up, rolling that right shoulder blade down. So your hips should be talking to you now. And maybe you're having that tune in your head that I've got on repeat at the moment. Shakira, Shakira. Rolling that right shoulder back now. Inhale here, exhale, release the right hand to the sky. Release, take the hands to the heart. Sinking in last time, lengthening through the spine. Inhale here, as you exhale, take the hands behind you, taking a seat. Releasing the hands and lengthening the legs along the mat. Give them a bang, a roll, a tap, a shake, whatever is good for you. And then slowly work your way down onto your back, onto the mat. Bring the knees into the chest, give them a hug. Oh, you've worked hard. Massage out through the hips, the lower back. And then we're just going to drop the left foot to the mat, just drop the left foot. And then hug that right knee in a bit more. Maybe hugging it into the armpit, squeezing it in as we've got a little bit more movement here. Maybe bringing it from the armpit to the heart center. And then just switching side to side, just working out with that, coming from armpit to heart center. Get a little bit more movement here. And then take the right leg up to the sky, flex that foot, send the heel high, toes to the face, nice and long leg. Inhale here, flexing, lifting leg higher, grabbing hold of the calf or the back of the thigh and just bring it into the face, pushing that tailbone down into the floor. Just use that lengthening here. If you want to twist off those ankles, you can do so one way and the other. Maybe wiggling the toes, but just lengthening that hamstring, softening here. Inhale here, as you exhale, tuck the right heel on top of the left knee, opening up that right hip. Just give that right hip flexor a little massage, just pushing the heel of your hand into the hip flexor, just lengthening it out, softening it out. One last time. And then reach through the hole, grabbing either the calf, the shin or the thigh, and then lowering yourself back down again to the floor. Pushing that right elbow into that right thigh, feeling that lovely stretch through that glute. And then maybe you want to rock side to side, noticing how it feels for you, really pushing strong to into that right elbow to just increase that stretch. Maybe hugging that knee in a bit closer, working what feels best for you. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale, releasing the knee, take the right leg to the sky and then take the right foot to the mat. Lengthen the left leg long, high to the sky. Flex the foot first, so long leg, long to the sky. And then bring that foot towards the face, grab hold of the calf or the back of the thigh, twisting off the ankle one way or the other, flexing the toes. And then just softening here, make sure you're pushing that seat bone into the mat. Feel a nice lengthen through the back of that hamstring. Use that breath, just soften it. And then bend the knee, take that left ankle on top of the right knee, take the left heel of the hand and massage into that hip flexor. Really push it long. And then reach through the hole in the middle, grab the thigh or the shin, roll yourself back down. Maybe one glute feels tighter than the other. Maybe use that, push that left elbow into that inner thigh and give it a little bit more. Maybe rock side to side, maybe hug the knee in. Just own it. Work out what feels best for you. Softening here. Lots of hips, hamstrings today. And then release the leg. Take the feet to the mat. Lengthen those legs out long. Let those ankles fall wide. Coming into Shavasana. Maybe walk those shoulder blades underneath each other. Palms to the sky. Close the eyes. Soften the gaze. And just take a big exhale, and as you exhale, feel your body melting into the mat. Any areas that you're still holding tightness with, maybe just release it, just concentrate, maybe it's the glutes. And just exhale, release. You've worked your body hard. Just take this time as your reward. Feel everything stilling in the body. Notice all that amazing energy rushing around the body that you've generated. Maybe notice the mind is stiller, calmer. Maybe notice the sweat cooling on the brow. Again, notice those sounds around you. And start to deepen the breath in the body. Reawakening the body with the breath, and then with movement, wiggling fingers and toes, rocking head side to side. Maybe stretching the face. And then take a full body stretch, reaching up overhead, pointing through the fingers and the toes. Really reach. Inhale here, exhale, knee to chest. Give yourself a hug. Oh, massage the lower back. The hips should be so soft now, you should be able to bring those right up to the armpits. Soften here. And then slowly roll yourself to one side. Keeping your eyes closed, push yourself up to seated. With your palms of your hands open to receive. Now, we're waiting for tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. Our last breath is right upon our heels, yet we still refuse to run. 86,400 seconds, and we're in another day, all slipping through our fingers as we look the other way. Days, weeks, months and years are made up of right now, a string of fleeting moments that we can never pin down. We gaze into the future, as though it's where we're meant to be, always planning for that day when we can say that we're happy. We spend so long looking forward that we might as well be blind, since we don't see until the very end all the things we've left behind. Now I know it's just a theory, but I think I've worked out how. The only way to happiness is to love what we have right now. We're going to take 3 breaths here together. Inhaling and exhaling. Two more, inhaling and exhaling. Last one, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling the palms to the heavens, join in prayer. And as you exhale, bring the palms to your third eye for clear vision, to the mouth for the truth, and to the heart center for love and for life. Namaste.